Okay, hi, and welcome to the next lecture. So let's just take a look at our breakdown document here and scroll down, and we can now tick off the door, which is pretty cool. Another one done. So that's the hut, really pretty much done now. So we're going to do some rocks. The first ones we're going to do are these props. We're going to do some step slab rocks. So basically they're going to be sort of flattish rocks that we can use for steps, but trying to keep that natural sort of look at the same time. Of course we're only doing box ones, so we're just going to make some odd shapes and see how we go. So let's get started. Let's move this out of the way. Oh yes, and I was messing around with lighting just to get a feel for what this is going to be like. And so I'd show you this quickly. You can always see it looks pretty creepy. The door. All I've done here is put a directional light up in the sky to replicate sort of moonlight potentially, and a warm omni light inside the hut. And you can see that's going to work really well. And when that goes into Unity, that's going to work even better with all the textures and the high detail. It's going to look fantastic. So that's cool. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that very quickly. So let's turn that off. Illuminate with default lights. Let's turn shadows off for a minute. Okay, so that's cool. Let's turn edges back on because that was annoying. Oh, the other thing I did was I just named the door. So WB hut door, which is quite important to get everything right. Okay, so let's have a look at our concept. Yeah. So these are the sort of slabs we're going to do. We're going to do some stones so we can build like a rickety path going up into the woods, curling its way up the hill there. We probably need 4 or 5 maybe, and if we use them cleverly we can rotate them and flip them and stuff. So we shouldn't need any more than that. So that's what we're going to do next. Let's do some stony slabs. Best way to do these is to create some boxes roughly the size that you want, or the size and the mass. Let's just place it on the ground here where they're going to be roughly. Sort of rotate it, move it into position, modify the edges, give it some width. We don't need any more height, that's fine. And then just turn it into a poly and just pull these verts around, and that's it really. That's the fun part, just shape it into a rocky shape, something that's not too regular. Something that's going to look a bit natural. That's it. When we do the final ones, we'll make these rocks, we'll give the edges curves, and we'll make them far more interesting. And then when we texture them, we'll put some sort of green mossiness on the edge and put lichen on the actual rock, and it'll look much better. So we can just pull these about, give them a bit of a sunken look in the middle because they've been stepped on for years. So that's cool. much more than that. You can make them a bit wobbly around the edge, give them a bit of an abnormal shape. I mean, normal maps are going to be doing a lot of the work on these things, so you don't spend too many polygons on them, to be perfectly honest. And once they get pushed into the, because what we're going to do is we're going to carve the terrain, and then we're going to push these into the landscape, so they're kind of sticking out. Okay, I think that'll do for the first one. So I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to let you do the rest, and then we're going to come back and see what you've done. Okay, so basically just create a box, roughly about the right size, scale it up, rotate it, so it's roughly in the right angle, that's it. You can see I'm using keyboard shortcuts now, E and W for rotate and transform move. I'm just getting this at the same level as that, so I can just make sure the size is correct. Right. Yeah, so E and W. Yeah, because going up here and back down, I mean, it's fine at the start, but now you should know E and W. So convert that to editable poly and start pulling it around. As good a way as any to do these. I mean, this one we could even make it a bit of a weird shape underneath, a bit thicker, perhaps, but still the top. Just pull that down a bit, sink it, so it's been stepped on. It's been stepped on quite a lot. So once we're getting these into place in Unity, we can actually change the shape a little bit more, or we can, the good thing about doing it this way is that we can mold the terrain around them, so we can put them in place and then we can literally paint and mold the terrain around these rocks that we're creating here, which will make them feel even more natural and like they sort of belong. Very low poly, they don't need to be that high for now. It's almost like PlayStation 2 graphics here. So, but that will change, don't worry. But that will change. Okay. Okay, that's cool. A couple of slabby rocks. Right. That's a bit weird. Let's just modify that a little bit more. I hope you're following through on all these. All of these objects, I hope you're building yourself as I am. So you're actually following through, building the same objects. Whether it's for your own scene or for this one, you need to just follow it through. Okay, that'll do. Right, so we change that now. The color, for starters. Okay. we can probably, we can be rotating these slightly, tilt them slightly, we can do all sorts with them to give them a different look. If we repeat, if we use them more than once, we can change their position and things. Yes, that's going to work, I think. Okay, let's just push that back a little bit. Okay, so what I want you to do now is create 3 more of these. So we've got 5 steps going up here, and we can repeat them. So we can, once we've built them all, we can use them again. So 5 should give us enough variation, because we can flip them, and use them in different ways. So be careful about your shapes. Don't make it too obvious unless you want to create even more, and that's fine too. Create as many as you like, but I want to see 5, at least 5, because we're going to need about 5 to get up this little hill that we're going to create here. Cool, so I'll let you get on with that, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi, okay, so welcome back. You should have something like this: 5 flagstone stones. That's going to be used for our steps. So what did I do? I obviously created 3 more. I also named them WB, White Box Flagstone 1 to 5. Very important. I reset the X form on all of them, and I rotated the pivot on all of them. So if you haven't done those things, go ahead and do them before they get into Unity. And that's it, and that's our 5 flagstones, and we can move them around and use them in different places, turn them, rotate them, flip them, so they all look different each time. So that's it for now. I will see you in the next lecture.